The 2020-21 season countdown is brought to you by Odds Checker, your one-stop betting hub.
Yes, everybody, welcome to the SFD Super Fan Debate Show. My name's Joel from CheekySport, and today we're doing a top 6 debate. I'll start off on my right-hand side. You've got DT, you've got Stephen, Drifty, Expressions, Sophie, Flex, and it's all going down today. All right, guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
No, we need it louder than that. Are you ready?
Come on.
It's a little bit better. Okay, cool. We're going to start with the first question, all right? It's real simple. Who will be winning the league this year? We'll start off on the right-hand side. DT, take it away.
I think Man City. To be fair, I think that Liverpool haven't strengthened enough. I think that there's areas where they need to strengthen, and you always have to when you have such a good season like them. And plus with Man City, Pep won't be happy with what happened last year. They're bringing in signings, and I think they're going to be too strong.
And Stephen, you seem to be agreeing.
I hope so. I
don't know if you've ever met DT before, but you look real close right about now. Huh?
Quite team related right now.
With the beans and all that, I can see it still.
But I don't know. I hope so. Like this last season was pretty shite. I can't really deny that. It feels like we just have to really, for pride reasons, be better than last year. I actually think largely the Premier League will be a lot closer. Liverpool were just fantastic last year, but I feel like basically both City and Liverpool, we've been like 90 plus points for seasons now. I don't think that's going to carry on. I've got just a feeling it'll be a lot closer. There'll be like late 80s kind of points, and then Chelsea, United, maybe Arsenal as well will be catching up with quite a lot. Probably not Arsenal, I'm being honest, no offence. But basically, I reckon like Chelsea and United will push City and Liverpool a lot closer. But I'm hoping with at the time of recording this, Koulibaly's pretty close to coming in. We get him as well, and Ake and Ferran Torres as well. We've got a little bit of something different. You know, that's what I kind of want as a City fan. I want something a little bit different. And I feel like last year, there were so many mistakes that hopefully we can't really repeat them again, because we've signed some decent players so far. It could be more coming in. And I just don't think we'll make the same mistakes. I think we've got a bit of pace coming into the back line, which is one of our biggest problems. And also, last season, we didn't replace Company. Hopefully we've done this now with Koulibaly. If he comes in, a little bit of pace in the back line with Ake as well. And someone actually, you could be a winger, because Sane was just on the bench all last season, with Torres coming in. So Liverpool will be class, definitely. But I'm feeling a little bit confident we'll be better. If it's going to be enough to topple Liverpool, I don't know, but I think we will be better.
Are you still confident even without Messi coming into the team?
Oh man, that broke my heart a little bit. It's the hope they get you.
You know?
Yeah, I really wanted it, man. I wanted it.
Did you believe it? Did you believe it?
But you know what? The fact that he came out and did that interview afterwards, and he said literally, he did that explosive interview, ripping Barcelona to pieces. Like, he obviously wanted to go, but he just didn't want to sue Barca more than he wanted to come to City, if that makes sense. But for a moment, I think he did want it, So, which is so fucking going to be that close to getting the greatest of all time. Maybe he'll come in a year if he sees his contract out, but I'm off that hype train now, because it hurt me.
It's done.
It burnt me. It burnt me.
Done. League winner. Do you reckon you'll be winning the league again this year? Drift.
Well, if I'm honest with you, I still back my team. I still say we're favourites. I'm a little worried that we look a bit off the pace. We've had a burger and chips with a side and a dessert now. We're full up. I don't know if they're hungry.
Now that energy is different from last week when we did the SFD.
Oh no, but that was
the flavour. You guys ain't seen the previous episode.
That was Liverpool versus Arsenal. That was an easier debate. It was a way easier debate. You're talking about the league now. Now I've got involved these, man.
Just the game in general, like, you know what I mean? You seem off the ball then as well. Oh, you forgot that game?
That one.
I was neutral. I am. I lie.
I'd like to take this time to publicly congratulate Arsenal for their 1-1 victory. Is that all right?
Can you wait? Hold on. No. Could you congratulate?
And could you apologise to me as well, Blad? Because you made my time a lot difficult, bruv, with that loss.
Our reserves for the 1-1 victory. Your first team.
Does it matter? There are a lot of them.
Hold on.
I can't tell who's playing when Arsenal's playing. Reserve, first team. 1-1
amount of
victory.
energy. Now I know why Man United.
Well played.
Let's land your plane now.
Yeah.
You were saying, right? So
Yeah.
You're not as confident.
Yeah.
Would you say the Werner deal's got something to do with it?
Nah.
I think
we forgot about that a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more worried about just freshness in general. You get what I'm saying? Pre-season don't look good. We're not really ever good in pre-season, so I don't even know if that's a way to judge. After lockdown, we didn't really look good, but was drunk, was on the beach already. Things done, innit? So I don't know. I trust Klopp, obviously, but we do need to get 1 or 2 signings in. If Mane or Salah gets an injury, I think a lot of people forget that them man are like robots. If something does happen to them, God forbid, Van Dijk, do you get what I'm saying? If no one gets injured, clean sweep real easy. But life don't work like that, innit? So I want a couple people in. But I'm gonna back my team, obviously, but I think these men will come back. Chelsea, I've got to see about the first 5 games before I know whether they're serious or not. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Man United, same. I've got to see the first 5 games and know if they're serious or not. So, we're favourites. Is what it is, man.
And across to expressions. 2 League Cup trophies in the last 21
See, look,
years.
here it goes. I knew that you weren't going to be neutral. Man sitting there doing up black like Santan Dave. You know them way there, telling me that he's going to be neutral, but ain't nothing neutral about that. Well, let me correct you, yeah? First things first, you got the name of the show wrong. Can someone fire this man about top 6, blood? What top 6 were you in? Yeah. Shut your mouth, yeah? Fire this man. Fire this man, yeah? Let's redo the title. Let's stop this now and redo the title, yeah? If you want to talk about how many trophies, this, that, and the other. You get me, fam? Now, less of that, fam. I'm hearing big laughs from over there as well, blood. Everyone want to be laughing at man.
It is what
it is.
What are we changing it to?
Bro, call it the 6. Call it the 6, fam. You know them way there. Call it the 6.
X. What's your thoughts? Who's going to win the league this year?
Predictions, you know what, bro? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was gonna say Brookside FC. Like, I saw them man against Arsenal, and obviously it upset man, fam, because obviously, like Arsenal, the Shield, Charity Shield, obviously, like people be like, oh, it's not a big thing. They're like, fam, a trophy's a trophy, innit, bro? Like, I had Liverpool fans that were saying, oh, the only Shield Arsenal's gonna get is Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, fam. You know them way there. They were confident, fam. Now, big man think they had their chest up and that, bro. I wasn't even watching the game. And then when I see Arsenal went up, yeah, I was like, here we go again, fam. And then I went off Twitter. So Liverpool, I can't rely on them, fam.
Did they at you? When...
No, Arsenal fans at me when they win trophies. That's what. Before they celebrate, they at me, blood. Before they watch the ceremony, yeah. They at me, blood. You know them way there. That's what they do, fam. That is what they do. On strings, fam, violins, fam, Geppetto business, blood. That's what I'm on, innit? But yeah, in regard to the league, like, it depends on City. With City, I think it's going to be between City and Liverpool. I need to see how much money City spend, because obviously... What about you, blood? Yeah, so yeah, I need to see... Oh, no. I ain't disrespecting you, yeah, man. Disrespect... All right, cool. Chelsea, yeah, I know you lot got some good players. You got Werner, you got Havertz, like big players, innit? Yeah. But yeah, I'm not being rude, Sophie. Let me get back to the league conversation. Go on, then. I don't think I'm in it, or you, but yeah. So Liverpool and Man City, as I was saying, yeah, like Man City, I need to see who they buy. They bought some guy from Valencia, but he's a future. He's a future. Fam, you lot have lost Sane, fam. Leroy Sane, bro. I know he didn't play last season, but for me, he's a bad boy.
That's one of the reasons.
That's one of the reasons why, fam. And you lot lost so many games, fam. You're getting touched, bruv. Samsung Galaxy, iPad settings, bruv. Don't get me wrong, so did I. You know them way there. We were out of reach, Gabrielle settings, but I'm talking about you, innit? You know what I mean? So for me, if City don't strengthen, I'm definitely gonna have to go for these, man, for the simple fact that, bro, they play the football's too much. Even when they're not playing great, 1-0, blood. You know what I mean? We played them, they were winning 1-0, we had chance after chance after chance. We could have all won 3-1, bro. Never happened.
You mentioned Sane. I'm just throwing some spanner in the works here. That's not really something to judge off, though, is it? Because great managers like Pep, even Jose, they don't care about losing those kind of players. Like, so to them, they replaced them like nothing.
Yeah,
they even said...
We didn't last season, that was the problem though. Last season we didn't replace them basically. We had... City were kind of like in a weird transitional stage last season, even though obviously we still got a great squad. So he doesn't look quite that bad, but we still were. We had an aging Fernandinho who was kind of ineffective, really, playing at centre back. Kumpy had gone. Leroy Sane was out for all season. Laporte was out for 75% of the season as well. Like 4 big players essentially that were out for most of the season. I'm not saying like, oh, woe is me, City have it great. I'm not going to complain, but I felt like there was just too much there, too many changes and too many lack of options basically, that it just kind of led to City not really kind of scoring the second goal when it was 1-0 and then conceding too softly. So these are the things we need to change, be more clinical in front of goal. And Sane had that, man. Look at the Liverpool game when we won 2-1.
And you were playing, had him doing up bench, Forrest Gump, fam. I don't understand. How you got him on the bench and then you got, what is it, because he was going to leave?
Well, he was injured, to be honest.
See, that's what I'm saying. When that Danish lawnmower Ericsson wanted to leave, Mourinho was like, yo, we're losing. Get off the bench, blood. Do something. So he got like 3 assists off the bench.
No, he was just done in until the last few games of the season. But after that, he was going to Bayern. So, but then I think basically, Yeah, I do wonder with Liverpool if, once again, it's the hunger thing. Are they going to have the hunger? Because Liverpool, and in a good way, are quite an emotional club. That's what gets them going at the 30-year wait and all that kind of stuff. And can they really get that same energy again to do it again? So
I just think that's why I said if Man City strengthen, because for me, Pep needs money, bro. Like, I'm not saying he's a good manager. He is. But for me, my preference, I'm not saying they're better than or whatever, but for me, like, the best manager in the league's got to be Klopp, fam. For me personally, innit? So trust me, whether he's got the funds there or not, bruv, I've seen him do that at Dortmund, I've seen him do it there at Liverpool. Do you get me? So for me, Klopp's the best manager in the league.
You're going for Liverpool.
Yeah, fam.
We've got Liverpool.
If they get Thiago, if you lose Ronaldo, it's a straight swap. But if you get them both,
we'll see.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so we're gonna have to move it across.
Yeah, hello.
Sophie, how you doing? You all right?
Hi,
let me give you the spotlight. Let me give you some spotlight.
All right,
Sophie.
Sophie.
Give
me some spotlight.
Ladies
You've
first,
heard
so to
it.
speak.
You've heard it. Next time it will be ladies first.
I
But
know.
who is gonna win the league this year?
I think Chelsea have got a good chance, if I'm
Okay.
being honest. I'm not so... Why are you... What did we say about not talking over each other?
I ain't talking, I'm laughing.
Well, same thing. It's vocal.
She's doing heady one ad-libs.
Now,
Mad thing.
listen, I reckon Chelsea have got a chance because every area that we suffered in last season, we've corrected. We've got a new left back. We've got a great new centre back in
He's 36,
Silva.
by the way, in September.
Yeah, but what else? Yeah.
Just
That's
letting you
decent as well.
know. Just
I'm
had to
old.
What's
say
that? Is that his number?
man.
Is that the number you chose?
He's 36. He's 30. Yeah.
Oh, right.
We've got a really good forward in Werner, which I'm really okay. Fine, some of them
Fantastic.
don't have Premier League experience, which is a little bit worrying. And
He's
I
a
think
brilliant
they're
striker.
yeah, of course. So I think it will be a bit. People will expect a lot from Frank. I think Chelsea fans will. We need to win a trophy this season, especially with the money that we've spent. But I think the pressure is more on City this season to win. Pep.
it's probably fair.
Yeah, which I think is true because I think for Pep, and I'd agree with expressions here, I think without money he really struggles. But you know, I think for City and the money they spend every year and the expectations that's on him as the world's best manager, some people think that's the truth. I think he has to win, but I think Chelsea will be up there this season.
Do you think there's pressure on Lampard now as well, though? Because surely,
Well, yeah, but I don't. I
me
think.
and Expression was chatting about this the other day. Like, now, basically, they've spent money now because you can't just finish 4th or 3rd this year, can
No,
you?
but
When
I
you spend
think
that much
Chelsea,
money.
which I get. But I think
challenge,
Chelsea,
yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah, but I think Chelsea have got a lot of respect for Frank, obviously. I mean, we've had our best.
They'll sack anyone, blood. You've seen the history.
What did we just say?
Huh? Ooh, right, that finger, you know.
Do you know what?
But
Where's it?
I think
Joel,
this is our
Chelsea,
best.
Chelsea will not challenge for the Premier League because there's one area they've not strengthened in.
Which area is that?
Their manager.
Oh, shut up. Coming from an Arsenal fan.
What?
Where did you finish
An
last
Arsenal
season?
fan whose manager
Where did you finish
just
last
dealt
season?
with your manager.
When did you finish last
Tactically
season?
outclassed
Where did you
your
finish last
manager
season?
only a
We had
few
no
weeks
players.
ago.
We had no
Hold on.
players. That's
It
ridiculous.
was so.
Talking about
It
new signings.
was
From a
so.
neutral,
We're talking about new signings. Where did you finish last season?
Guys, from a neutral
Not
perspective.
under
Where did you finish last
Arteta.
season?
Not under Arteta. He had
DT.
half a
I'm
season.
bored. I'm bored.
DT, from a neutral
Bored.
perspective, when looking at the statistics, if you take Arteta's amount of points from December to the end of the season, he was in the top 4.
But you're asking me. No, but you're asking me
That's-
about this season and whether I
Yeah,
think we'll win or
that's fair.
whether I think
Yeah,
we'll win.
and I'm
With our new
saying I
players.
don't think
well,
you
if we take
will
our
because
points from
I
Corona,
don't
then
think
we'd have
Frank
won.
Lampard.
You know them, yeah, who cares about that?
How can you judge?
How
I'll answer that. I'll answer how do I judge.
I haven't finished.
No, I'll tell you how I'll
How
judge.
can you judge a
I'm
manager
gonna
who's
say,
had
how
no
can
players
you
and
judge?
no transfer window where
It's
everybody
Sophie's
else?
turn.
How can you judge a manager where he had no transfer windows and no players? He only had to use youth players. Some of them haven't even played in Premier League before.
I'll tell you how I'll judge, right?
Okay. That's
fair.
Because Mikel Arteta's done more in 29 games than he has, right? This is the man that took Derby lower, right? Where did he take him from 4th
Even
to
though you
4th?
were able to make
and then lost the
signings.
final, another one. And then he took Chelsea from where? Where did you finish last season?
What, when we
Where
reached
did you
the
finish?
final and
Where
top
did you
4?
answer the question, please? Where did you finish
That's
last
ridiculous.
season?
Top
So you
4.
actually finished lower under Frank than the season before. So he's took you backwards. Well done. And you lost the
What,
final.
the season before
So
we
the
had
season
signings
before you
and
actually
then we
beat us in
didn't
the
have
final a
seasons.
year later. We beat you in the
Guys,
final.
you're
Ah, you know what?
very
No.
impressive
Let me say
and
something.
big time.
Let me say something, yeah, because you know I don't like Chelsea. I definitely don't like Lampard, fam. I wish that fan connected when he ran on to hit him, blood, like Tottenham, fam. But anyway, like with Lampard, one thing I can say, I didn't rate him, blood. I didn't rate him, and because they had the transfer thing, which was well deserved. You know them way there, well deserved. Trust me, you lot shouldn't be in the Champions League either. I stand by that.
give a shit.
But yeah, so yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like what he did is impressive. But at the same time, the top 4, the whole thing was some joke thing, blood. You get me? Like my team
Everyone was
included. United, Chelsea, it was some joke thing,
This
fam. It was some
season
joke
is the
thing,
season
fam.
where we'll see.
Liverpool sucks,
Yeah.
really.
Everyone
This
was
is the
crap.
season.
Everyone was crap.
Season
That's
before
why
that.
I don't see what he done as
But
impressive.
how can
They
you
was
judge him? You
just
haven't judged him on
I'm
his
not-
Man United and Chelsea. Man United and Chelsea
Alright,
finished
guys.
in them 2
At
Champions
the end of
League
the
places.
season, if we
But
haven't done well,
the two,
No talking
they
over
were
each
the
other,
2
guys.
best sides.
The both of you.
Well,
They
it
were
was
the
my
2
turn.
best sides.
Both of you. All right.
Slam your
Flex.
glass.
Sophie's got a point. Was
Not my
actually
drink.
Sorry, Sophie. We're gonna get back to you. We'll get back to you
GT
later. as
ruined
well. Flex.
Yeah.
Who's winning the league?
It's awful, isn't it, as a United fan, because you still got them 2 competing for it, winning it, taking turns. Our 2 biggest rivals. It's awful. I've got a bad feeling that Liverpool will do it again.
Really? Back to
I have.
back? Do you think they've got the hunger
I really
that
don't.
your team has
Do you
been
know
able
what?
to
It's
achieve?
not even so much about the hunger, because there is a lot of pressure. Just listening to Jordy at the beginning of this video, boy, man, I don't know, the pressure.
You know what? It's the one
there.
Adam thing that's annoying me.
100%.
It's got,
And I understand
that's
that
me,
not
right?
investing
It ain't about
again,
it.
as of us recording this video, they haven't reinvested, they haven't freshened it up, and you're talking about the injuries. But what I worry about with City, and to be honest, I don't have a because they're both our rivals. I can't
You
stand
do
them
have a
both being
preference.
anywhere near.
You
It's
do.
awful. as a Man
We
United fan.
know you're a United fan.
It's awful,
we know,
yeah?
we know.
But what worries me about City is the fact that they have to reconstruct their team. Do you know what I mean? They need new players to come and hit the ground running. Koulibaly's going to cost an awful lot of money. He looks like he's the part. It looks like he's going to be amazing. You just never know when you come to the Premier League. Torres, same thing. Yeah. And the pressure that's on Pep, a lot of people aren't really speaking about it. Lampard's got a lot of pressure because he's actually spent peas. And he had kind of 2 hands tied behind his back in terms of not being able to play people, had to play all the kids and that.
You know,
now he
they
spent
made
over
more
200
signings
million.
than us last summer, though,
Huh?
even with a bat.
Huh?
They still made more signings than us last
Yeah,
summer.
yeah, 100%.
Chelsea?
But your team,
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is your team was already there. You got Mo Salah, amazing numbers.
No, but I'm just
You got-
saying, Lampard
yeah.
had 2 new players.
Yeah, okay, but in terms of the signings, he couldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Ziyech in January, but couldn't use him. Whatever. Had to bring the kids. He stabilised them and done all right. But with City, for me, the Champions League thing. I know it's not. It's a different competition. The fact that they've got that mental block, the fact that if they end up with piss all this season, no Premier League, no Champions League, I think
You
Pep will
disrespect the Carabao like that,
It's bad
man.
on him.
Carabao Cup, not enough. Do you know what I mean? That's their own trophy anyway. They're the only ones who win it as consistently as them. That's
City
true,
Cup.
just facts. FA Cup won't be enough if you do win that.
But it looks
Like,
bad on him as a manager.
100%.
As well
Like,
as
so
them as
to
a
me,
team.
Pep Guardiola was brought into City not to win Premier League titles, to really kick them on to be a European powerhouse. Man City is still not a European powerhouse. They're getting knocked out to teams that are worse than them. Do you know what I mean? They're
I'm not gonna
beating
debate
teams-
this, by the way. I
innit?
totally agree.
What was
It's
it?
not good
Monaco, Lyon, who was it before? Tottenham. Do you know what I'm saying? So, no disrespect to
Fair,
them
fair, you
teams.
can't-
Liverpool was a bit different because, you know.
No, but
alright.
you
But you
don't-
pushed
don't-
it.
I do regret it anyway for that game.
season,
Don't-
no, but that season you was title check, like you were there with them. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, that's
No, but more
season
time,
four,
he should
bro.
say more time
No,
City's
but
the
that weren't-
favourite
that
for them.
weren't-
Oh yeah, so
That
they
weren't
shouldn't
the
even
season-
okay,
that
yeah.
weren't the
So they
season
shouldn't
we-
even have lost you. So back to my point. That's why I'm worried that I know everyone talks about Pep being angry and that's not like him, 2 bad seasons in a row. But that pressure that's actually on him to deliver, not just the Premier League, the Champions League. I worry, and that's what pisses me off because I think you lot won't even have to be as good as you were. I do agree that the gap will get smaller. But I think as long as you don't get injuries, yeah, it pains me, man. I think you're gonna do it, and that's annoying. That's annoying.
I don't think there's pressure on Pep like people are saying, you know.
Nah, there is.
I think there is.
No,
If he has nothing, he's got to
No,
go.
no, no.
What's he there for?
Especially after the
What's he there
Champions
for?
From their board.
They're winning leagues before.
We'll try and
But this year,
By Pep's own high standards, he'll just
this
leave.
year, after that Champions League thing,
Where did they
after
go
the-
after Pep?
after the Champions League,
They're not
thing,
going to sack him. He's not under pressure.
Nah, he won't sack
He's
him.
under
He won't
pressure,
sack him.
Drifty. He's under pressure.
He won't sack him. If he doesn't succeed this year, he'll just leave.
He'll just
He's
think,
only
this
got
is
a year
shit, I
left.
can't win with these, man.
But I don't think he's under like.
I'm
He's
going
not
to
gonna
get
immense
peace.
pressure.
guys, we're gonna have to move
Joe,
across.
do you know-
All right, one word answer. DT, who's gonna win?
Not Tottenham.
Not Tottenham.
Nice
Can we have a clear defining winner, please?
Man City.
Man City.
But hold on, no, you said one word. That's 2.
Stephen.
Man said not Tottenham. He said what
City.
word?
I
He
know.
said
And
not
then
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
This guy's not serious.
I'll go for City.
City. Drifty.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. X.
Huh?
Who's gonna win the league?
Oh yeah, Jeremy Kyle FC, blood.
That's definitely more than
Is that
one.
City or Liverpool?
No gap, no spaces. You know?
All one word.
Or underscoring that. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, no spaces.
Team,
Why
just
do
in
you
case.
struggle to say a name? I don't.
What?
Look, brother.
Drifty, it hurts, bro. That's why.
We ain't got no beef with you,
We
man.
were brethrens. We were brethrens.
We ain't got no beef, fam.
Listen, we were dancing in obscurity down there, blood. And you man just went
One
Viagra.
word, guys.
Now I'm all alone, fam. I'm doing like Marcus
We
Houston,
didn't even
fam.
rub it in 18,
yeah, I
19.
know. Yeah, but that's you. That's you, that Drifty. I'm telling you right now, if it was Tottenham that won that Champions League final, you wouldn't be chatting to me right now.
Of course I would.
No, we wouldn't be friends. I'd bring it up to you every day, blood. I'm telling you. Big man
Have
thing.
some
forgot
authority
about
here.
Sorry, I was actually interested to hear what you were saying. I thought it was interesting. Sophie, who's winning the league?
Chelsea.
Delusional.
Oh my lord.
We'll see, won't we? We'll see, my friends.
I can't wait.
So you're not my friends right now. You're being mean.
Nah, you got to be
Let's-
realistic.
Begrudgingly Liverpool, man.
Begrudgingly Liverpool.
Can I say Chelsea
Why
or
are you
Liverpool?
back in your team, fam?
I'll say Chelsea
Most
or
of you-
Liverpool.
most
Chelsea.
of
All right, guys. That's
Gonna
it.
be-
On to the next question.
Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.